January 6th, right? The great insurrection on the Capitol. Right now, I don't know how many people are serving prison time because of it. Some as much as 22 years. All for what? Because a certain group of people decided to intervene during a peaceful protest and storm the Capitol. So it was the great MAGA insurrection. You remember, Congress had all kinds of hearings about it. The Democrats are pissed off. How dare you storm the Capitol to protest? Well, what about this? Where are the Democrats now? Are they saying how awful this protest is? Are they calling this an insurrection? Hundreds of people storming the Capitol, chanting, Jews say ceasefire now. No, this is okay to them because they must be Democrats, right? They're not there for Donald Trump. After all, the Democrats want you to believe that Donald Trump ordered the insurrection. I, quite frankly, don't believe that, but that's just my opinion. So, yeah, today, hundreds of protesters, pro Palestinian protesters, swarmed the Capitol Rotunda on Capitol Hill, chanting, ceasefire now, Jews say ceasefire now. Pro Palestinian protesters, Hamas, they have no problem with the torture and murder and rape and beheading of Israeli citizens by Hamas coming from the Palestinian side. No, they don't mind. As far as they're concerned, the Jews are killing Palestinians. Isn't that awful? Any death is awful. Any war is awful. And of course, any terrorist attack is awful, like the terrorist attack that Hamas launched against Israel. Look at these photos. Look at the amount of people, the signs. Look at this balcony. People, protesters on a balcony inside the Capitol. How, pray tell, did that happen? Could they be MAGA? No. They got to be Democratic protesters because the Democrats aren't saying anything about it. It's funny, isn't it? How this is okay. This protest is okay to the Democrats in Congress because they're Palestinian supporters. They think the Jews are doing something bad. That sounds like anti-Semitism to me, doesn't it? But no problem. They arrest a few, they throw the rest out. There's not going to be any congressional hearings. The Democrats aren't going to come out and do interviews and talk about how bad this was and how unnecessary it was and that they don't support it at all. No, they're not going to do that. No. Look at the people lined up from the U.S. Capitol Police in handcuffs. I'm pretty sure that they're just going to get a slap on the wrist for this because they were only having a peaceful protest and there was only several hundred of them. They only went into the building and got on a balcony. They only caused absolute commotion while Congress was in session. But that's okay. Philly Jews say never again is now. So let me get this straight. Are the Philly Jews in favor of Israel or are they in favor of Palestine? See, that kind of contradicts the whole protest. So that sign, I really don't understand. But they want the Jews to say never again, ceasefire. What are the Philly Jews saying never again for? Does that mean the Israelis are not going to keep fighting the Palestinians for that awful terroristic attack? I don't know. But all I know is this is getting way out of control. And I do know also that a hospital was bombed in Gaza. And according to Joe Biden and the Israeli leaders, the missile that hit the hospital came from the Palestinian side. The Palestinians fired it. It wasn't an Israeli missile that hit the hospital and maybe killed 500 people. But this is their democracy. This is the Democrats' democracy. Look at the people marching to the U.S. Capitol. And I'm pretty sure, once again, there's not going to be any big congressional hearings, no 22-year prison sentences, no Democrats coming out and condemning this protest like the great MAGA insurrection. You remember? I know you remember. We all remember. It's a disgrace. The Democrats do not want a democracy. They do not want to move this country forward. They want to keep letting Joe Biden fund proxy wars while Americans continue to struggle with our daily lives every single day. So I just had to bring this up to you guys and had to talk about it very briefly because I really haven't looked that far into it, but I saw this and I wanted to make a quick video. But just look at the people. I don't know how many were arrested. Hopefully hundreds of them, but probably not. I don't know if anyone was injured. I hope no one was injured. But you won't be seeing this most likely on the mainstream media. Again, you won't be seeing Democrats coming out condemning this large, loud, unruly protest while they were in session because they weren't MAGA Republicans. We know Joe Biden loves using that term, the extreme MAGA Republicans. Everything to Joe Biden is an extreme MAGA Republican while he's destroying our economy and our country. And now he's coming up with a $100 billion finance package to assist Israel and, of course, continue assisting Ukraine. Wake up, America. This is not a democracy. Joe Biden and the Democrats do not want a democracy, a peaceful society. They want to rule like a dictator. You do as we say, not as we do. And if you don't, we're going to continue to destroy this country. That should be their motto, because that's exactly what they're doing. And that's all I'm going to say right now. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't liked this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Share this video with someone, because I want people to see the great Pro Palestinian insurrection that happened at the Capitol that no Democrat will condemn. Hope everybody's healthy and safe. Have a great day.